in itself is a judgment. You know, we've got clearly correct decisions at one end of the scale and clearly wrong ones at the other. And then there's a whole swathe of subjective situations. And I'm really keen to make sure that our use of VAR is consistent. So VAR sitting at Stockley Park each weekend, you know, are recognising the need to think, OK, that one's a clear situation.
The Premier League was once again thrown into chaos after Brentford and Chelsea played out a controversial 2-2 draw that has left fans, pundits, and officials locked in heated debate. The match, which looked destined to be remembered for its intensity and drama, has instead been overshadowed by yet another video assistant referee (VAR) controversy, this time involving a decisive late goal that left Chelsea supporters furious. Brentford's late equalizer sparked wild celebrations at the G-Tech Community Stadium, but for Chelsea, it quickly turned into a moment of outrage. In the build-up to the goal, replays appeared to show a Brentford player committing a clear foul on a Chelsea defender. Despite the appeals on the pitch and the uproar from the away end, VAR reviewed the incident and allowed the goal to stand. The decision proved crucial, as it denied Chelsea what would have been a hard-fought victory. What has further enraged Chelsea fans is the revelation that VAR officials reportedly admitted after the match that they had indeed missed the foul. This acknowledgement has fueled accusations of inconsistency and incompetence within the system. For many supporters, the idea that an error could be admitted after the fact but not corrected in the moment makes a mockery of VAR's very purpose, to eliminate clear and obvious mistakes. Social media platforms exploded with reactions immediately after the final whistle. Chelsea fans flooded timelines with clips of the incident, demanding accountability and labeling the decision as yet another example of the club being robbed by poor officiating. The sense of injustice was compounded by the fact that this is not the first time Chelsea have found themselves at the center of a VAR storm this season. Critics argue that repeated errors undermine the integrity of the competition and create unnecessary distrust among players and supporters. Pundits, too, have weighed in, with several high-profile analysts calling the decision unacceptable. Some argue that VAR's role should be limited to black-and-white incidents, such as offsides or goal line technology, while subjective moments like fouls continue to create controversy. Others believe the system itself is not the problem, but rather the individuals operating it, suggesting that greater training, accountability, and transparency are required. The outcry has reignited a broader debate about VAR's place in football. Introduced with the aim of reducing human error, VAR was supposed to provide clarity and fairness. Instead, critics say it has often created more confusion, slowed the game down, and added new layers of controversy. The Brentford-Chelsea clash has become the latest flashpoint in a season already littered with high-profile officiating mistakes across the league. Chelsea, meanwhile, leave the match with just a single point when they felt they deserved 3, a result that could have significant implications in their push for a top 4 finish. Mana.